Well, at the moment, subacute services within the ACT are fairly fragmented. They're both within the public and private sector. This will be a public facility, but at the moment we have fragmented services for rehabilitation at TCH, the independent living unit on the campus of TCH. We have the psychogeriatric and aged care and rehabilitation facilities that are available within Canberra Hospital and also within Calvary Hospital, sorry, and within Calvary Hospital there's also a rehabilitation unit as well. So it would be good to have an integrated facility where you could in fact capture all of those cohorts, and then if you've got, I suppose the difficulty is actually looking at what subacute means, and subacute is exactly that. You're looking at provision of palliative care services, which is certainly something we need in the ACT. The current hospice only has a 17-bed inpatient bed capacity. There's a huge demand for palliation, and as the population ages, when we have increased need for end-of-life care, that might be something that would be really useful to have within a new purpose-built facility. There is also the ability to provide rehabilitation services, not just to those that come off their bike and fracture their leg and have significant rehabilitation required for that. It's also the people that have had their knee and hip replacements. It's also people who may have had significant head trauma and therefore have some deficits that need to be addressed. It's also people who have chronic ongoing illnesses like breathing difficulties, people who have chronic lung disease, people who have post-stroke who require ongoing rehabilitation, because the whole focus of subacute care is in fact looking at improving the quality of life and also the ability to manage your life within the disabilities that you may have, so that you're actually focusing on abilities, that you're looking at a rehabilitation, that you're looking at providing people with quality outcomes for what they have to deal with within their life. So it's a really good focus, and it's outside of that acute care emergency type focus. It's actually looking at quality life and quality outcomes for people living with quite often a significant disability.
Yes, we do need to build the subacute facility. That's because we don't have a subacute facility in the ACT, so people who are long-term patients in the hospital might have had a car accident, might need long-term rehab. They are currently staying either in Sydney or they're in Canberra in the acute hospital, where we don't have great access to rehab facilities. So rehab hospitals are totally different to acute hospitals. They're big, they're on the ground floor, they have large rooms, they have gymnasiums, they have aquatic facilities to actually do your rehab. We don't have that at the moment, so the University of Canberra Hospital is needed.